Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about what you should have or what you need in your beginner's kit for makeup, especially if you are just starting out wanting to try out makeup, wear it, just test the waters if that's something that you might be interested in. So I have several products here that I want to talk about that are not going to be super overwhelming because I know when you're first starting to shop for makeup, you have Sephora, you have Ulta, you have Walmart, you have Target, there's so many products out there and it can just be overwhelming. Do I spend $5 on a foundation? Do I spend $50 on a foundation, So I just want to keep this budget friendly, user friendly, easy. You can shop all of this for online or you can go in and buy it in store. So for the first thing I have is your complexion I want to talk about, and I am starting off with the Maybelline Dreamstream BB Fresh Cream. It looks like this. It comes in light, medium, and dark. This is just going to give you an overall even complexion. So if you do have lots of breakouts or lots of acne, scarring, this probably won't be enough to cover it up. But if you just want something to even out your skin tone, maybe you don't have a lot of breakouts, then this will definitely do the trick for you. And it only comes in 3 shades, so you're not sitting there like the whole time like, am I light? What color foundation am I? This will definitely do the trick for you. If you do need something that is going to cover up your acne more and is a little thicker in consistency, I would definitely suggest the L'Oreal Paris 24-Hour Foundation Infallible Glow Foundation. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. Looks like this. It comes in lots of different shades, different skin tones. Now, when you are shopping for a foundation, I highly recommend having a buddy with you to color match. My favorite way to color match a foundation to you is I like it to match my color of my neck here, so I would just hold it up to my neck. Right now this doesn't look like it matches because it's very hot in my studio and I'm starting to melt here, but if you just match it to your neck, I find that that's the easiest way for me, especially if you're starting out trying to figure out what color foundation to wear. So anyway, this is really great. I love it. It gives you a natural finish, so it's not going to make you feel like you have a mask on your face. It's not going to feel like you're suffocating or that it's cakey. This shears out very nicely while still covering up your acne and your scarring. And I also have a really natural red skin tone and it covers this up nicely. I'm wearing this today. Next I'm going to talk about is concealers. Concealers are going to hide your dark circles underneath your eyes, or if you need to spot conceal, like I have this blemish, gigantic blemish here that's been here for a million years. I feel like it's only been like a week, but Anyway, this concealer you can use to highlight. So what I would get is 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation color. So it looks like this, and you're just going to go underneath your eyes, dot it out with either your fingers or a sponge or a brush, whatever you feel like works best for you. I also, like I said, covered up my blemish with it, except for if you are going to have 1 to 2 shades lighter in your concealer, do not put it on your blemishes because that will just accentuate your blemishes. You want to get one that matches your skin tone, like the same color as your foundation, is what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. I hope that was not overwhelming and that made sense. Anyway, so my favorite concealer that is easy to use is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It comes in a few different shades. You can also get this at the drugstore or at Ulta in the drugstore section. Oh, just dropping, throwing things. Next is setting powder. There are several different kinds of setting powders. You have your translucent ones, you have your colored ones that match your foundation, you have illuminating setting powders. It can be very overwhelming and kind of stressful to pick out setting powder sometimes. My favorite one to use is the e.l.f. translucent setting powder. This is also HD, so it'll show really nicely in pictures. This is a very inexpensive powder. This is translucent, like I said, so there's no color to it. It can go over top of anything and it's not going to change your foundation color. Also, it's milled very finely, so you don't have a powdery look on your face. It also comes with this really cute little powder puff. I like to use this and just press it into my foundation. You can also use a brush or a sponge, whatever works for you. Next, let's talk about blushes. There's lots of different blushes. I have 2 blushes here that I want to talk about. Hopefully that's not too much for you guys. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Wet n Wild blushes. They look like this. They have come out with several different shades in the last year or so. This is my favorite. This is Rose Champagne. For me, when I first started out, I didn't like to wear blush because I just felt like, oh, if I put too much on, I might look like a clown or something. But this is just a very natural blush, very beautiful. They do have them in several different colors. The next one are the Milani blushes. They're really pretty. They come pressed in a rose design here. They also probably have about 4, 5, 6 maybe different shades of the blush. This is a very corally blush, very beautiful, also very inexpensive, easy to apply. With these, I feel like you only need a little bit of it on your brush. A lot goes a long way, whereas these you can kind of build up. So both are really good. All right, next for highlighter, I have the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. It looks like this. Sorry, my light is very reflective off the case here, or the lid. This is the shade Moonlight Pearl. I really like this one. You can build it up or you can sheer it out. So if you want a light wash of highlight, you can do so. Or if you want, you know, that strobe, beautiful womp highlight, you can also build it up. The one thing I will say about this is when you first get it, it kind of, the first layer has a little, it's hard to like dig into, so like the payoff is not that great. So what I do recommend is that you kind of just take your finger and scrape off the top layer of this. It's not going to hurt it, you're not going to break it. It's a baked highlighter, so it's very well put together, very strong in there, so you don't worry about breaking it. But you just kind of want to like rub off the first layer, then take your brush and then it will apply very nicely. But also very inexpensive. You can, most Walmarts carry this. Ulta will probably carry it. Target might carry it. If not, you can go online. They have several different shades. This is just what matches my skin tone, I feel like, the best. Okay, so next for mascaras, there are hundreds of mascaras out there. My favorite one that is easy to apply, the spoolie doesn't hurt my lashes or anything like that, the CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara. It's the one in the orange bottle. Here's what the spoolie looks like. Very easy to apply. Like I said, the bristles don't hurt your eyes. It's also very inexpensive. You can find this at your Walmart, Target, or Ulta. Oh, and just so everybody knows, I will have everything linked down in the description box below, that you can just click on those links if you like to order things rather than go to the store. The only thing I would suggest is maybe going in and color matching your foundation, because it can be very difficult to do so online. Next I have is bronzer. This bronzer is my all-time favorite bronzer. Use it all the time. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Looks like so. As you can tell, I have hit pan on this. It does now come in several different shades. This is just the original. These smell like coconuts, the Bahamas, all things beachy and delicious. Like you would like want to eat it, like I want to lick it, but you know, don't do that. Next I have lip colors. I have 2 different kinds of lips that I really like that are very easy to wear. They stay a long time, but they aren't drying out on the lips. They also wear off very nicely throughout the day, so you're not gonna have like weird lines here on the outside of your lips where you have your leftover color. It's not gonna like look patchy or flake off or anything like that. First ones here, I have 3 different shades, are the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Colors. They look like this. They come in multiple different shades. I only have 3 of them. I want to pick up more. I'm actually wearing 2 of the colors on my lips right now. One is Flirtation Flirt. The other one is Seduction, and I just layered both of these on top. If you are going to layer them, I would put one on, let it dry, and then go in and put the other one on, or you'll end up getting this weird ring around the inside of your lips and it will just kind of look gross. The last one that I want to talk about is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. They look like this. Very beautiful. Also, they wear off very nicely. They stay on a very long time, and then when they do tend to wear off, it just fades very nicely, so you don't have weird patchy flakiness or weird lines out on your lips. This is the shade, let's see here, London. These come in so many different shades, You can also find these at Ulta. Target might sell them, or you can find them online. I will have everything linked down below. And so for the last thing here, I have an eyeshadow palette. There's so many eyeshadow palettes out there, and that can get so overwhelming. You're like, what do I want? Do I have to pay, $40 for an eyeshadow palette or can I get little single eyeshadows? You can totally do whatever you want. For me, I really love the Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights times ColourPop. This is what the packaging looks like. It's very cute. These are the shades that are in here. You have, 12 shades here. This retails for maybe $15. I'll make sure I have everything here linked or on the screen of how much everything costs. But ColourPop makes really nice eyeshadows. This one I felt like was very natural, but then you have your pops of a little bit of color here, blue here, matte blue, and then you have shimmer shades, and then also natural matte shades for like your creases or whatever if you just want to wash a color on your eyes. I am wearing these colors on my eyes. Let's see, I'm wearing Twinkle here, Shooting Star, Magical, and then I also have a Moony for my brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight. Also, what I really like with this is this matte brown here. I like to use it as an eyeshadow, or not an eyeshadow, excuse me, a eyeliner. And what I just do is I take a flat angled brush like this, I dip it in, and then I kind of just line my eyes with it so that way I don't have to spend the extra money to buy an eyeliner. Also, you could use these fun colors to experiment with liners as well. If you want this shade as a highlighter, then you wouldn't have to spend extra money on a highlighter. I use this all the time as a highlight. Just making things as universal as possible, and that way you don't have to buy as many products. So then you could get yourself a cute little bag to put everything in. Everywhere sells little makeup bags, Walmart, Ulta, or you could even go into like TJ Maxx. They always have cute little makeup bags or travel size deals for you. Anyway, guys, I hope this video was helpful in trying to pick out your makeup when you are a beginner. It can be so stressful, and because you have so many options and so many different opinions, these are just my opinions on these makeup products that I feel are just easy to apply, easy to wear. You don't have to stress out about spending a lot of money on products. Yeah, and make sure your face is always just clean and washed and moisturized before you get started on your makeup application. It'll just help things glide on a lot smoother and wear nicer throughout the day. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and let me know if this is helpful to you guys, or if you have any other makeup video suggestions. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Then when you hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell to remind you when I upload videos. Also, I do have an Instagram page at Hannah D Beauty. Go check that out. Follow me on there. I always have makeup tips and tricks for you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye.